Hello, hockey fans. How's everybody doing? Time for another video. I've only done one so far, and that was on opening night when Tampa disappointed myself and, all Tampa fans, probably. They lost to Pittsburgh 6-2, so that best bet did not go through. The Kraken did play a great game against Vegas, though, and they stayed within one goal. I called that a +1.5 on that hit, which was nice, but the parlay did not hit. So not a great start, but with only two games, what do you do? Friday night, we've got three games on the slate, and that's what I'm here to talk about. First game, we've got Chicago and New Jersey. New Jersey, it's their opener. Jonathan Bernier, newly acquired goalie for New Jersey, will be in net, not as a Red Wing, but as a Devil. The Devils will welcome some leadership from Dougie Hamilton as well, who they acquired. And even still, New Jersey's a really young team, and that they didn't have a great season last year, and I think they've made some good changes, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to be a competitive team, and definitely not a playoff team yet, I don't think. Chicago, they're 0-1. This is their second game. Marc-Andre Fleury is listed to be in net for Chicago again. On their season opener, they played Colorado, and they lost that game 4-2. They had a real rough first period. They just looked terrible in that first period, and I think that's when they were down 3 goals. They came back, and I think they played a pretty decent game for the rest of the game after that. They won 56% of the faceoffs. They were 1-3 on the power play. Shots on goal were 34-36, so they stayed right in the game even after being beat up right out of the gate. And I see more of a complete game coming from the Hawks than I did against Colorado, although I think they improved throughout that entire game. The lines on this game, these lines are from Bet365. The Hawks on the money line pays 2.0. On the puck line at +1.5, it pays 1.42. The Devils pay 1.83 on money line. On puck line at -1.5, it pays 2.95. Over under set at 6, over 1.83, under even 2. I like Chicago to win this game. I think on a parlay, I might put it in a parlay, but I might go puck line +1.5. I think even if they do lose the game, I think Chicago will stay in it, and I think Marc-Andre Fleury will keep it within 1 goal. So that's my call on that game. Next game, we've got Vancouver taking on Philadelphia. Philadelphia, it's their season opener. Vancouver, it's their second game. Philadelphia has Carter Hart listed to be in net. Vancouver, Thatcher Demko. If you want to watch preseason, and again, I watched some preseason, I don't put a lot in preseason, but the Flyers definitely didn't look like a team that you'd want to lay your money on. And yet I am going to probably lay money on them here tonight. I am a Carter Hart fan, and I know the stats last year didn't say he's a great goaltender, but the year before he had a good season, and I think after that, last year, I think he's got a lot to prove this year. I think he's going to be awesome. I like the fact that Philadelphia got rid of Brian Elliott. Martin Jones, I think, is a big improvement for a backup there. And some changes in the defense here as well. I like this Philadelphia team, and I think they could go far this year. Vancouver, they showed some resilience in their opener. They ended up losing to Edmonton, but they were down 2-0. They brought the game back to an even 2-2, put it in extra time, put it into a shootout. They ended up losing 3-2, but it was a decent effort by Vancouver. But a lot of problems. I think Vancouver still has a lot of problems. They only won 36% of the faceoffs in that game. And, that was a tough game for them against Edmonton. I think they might be a little tired. Second road game here. We'll see. That's my feelings on it. The lines on this game, again, from Bet365. Vancouver money line pays 2.3. Puck line +1.5, 1.55. Philly money line 1.66. On the puck line at -1.5, it pays 2.6. Over under set at 6, over 1.86, under 1.95. I like Philly here. I am a Carter Hart fan, and I think he could have a great year. So I'm going to go with Philly here hard. I also like it when you take a look at this season so far. There's been 16 games played. And keep in mind, the number I'm going to throw out here could have easily been higher. But out of those 16 games, 12 home teams have won. I got to go Philadelphia. Obviously players are enjoying their fans back in the stands, and I think it might be a little thing that people could ride and make a little money at. Anyway, I really like Philadelphia here. That's my pick for game 2, and I'll definitely be putting them in the parlay as well. I'm going to put all 3 games in my parlay tonight and just see what happens for Friday. Next game, final game, we've got the Minnesota Wild against the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim has John Gibson listed to be in net. Minnesota has Cam Talbot listed to be in net. John Gibson, .971 save percentage after that first game. I mean, he was phenomenal. Besides that Tampa upset on the opening night, Anaheim Ducks upsetting Winnipeg on their opener. I think that surprised quite a few people as well. And John Gibson played a big role in that outcome. Not just John Gibson, though. I mean, the entire team played well. They had great energy, and they were happy to be playing in front of their fans. So impressive. They won that game 4-1 against Winnipeg. Minnesota, this is their opener. Cam Talbot is going to be in net, and I'm a Wild fan. I'm excited to see the Rookie of the Year play again and get his team going. Some support added for their goalies as well with defense. I mean, it's another playoff team in the making. There's no question. Young guy, Brandon Dehaime, I think it's pronounced. I'm excited to see him play. And there's just so much talent. It would take too long to go through it all. But these guys can score goals, and this is a great team. Anaheim, I think they might be a little hungover from that victory against Winnipeg in second game. I'm liking Minnesota here. Again, I like them a lot. The lines for this game, the Minnesota team, 1.62 on the money line. Puck line, -1.5, pays 2.65. The Ducks, money line 2.4. Puck line, +1.5, pays 1.54. Over under 5.5 on this game. Over set at 2, under 1.83. I'm not playing any over-unders Friday night here, but yeah, not going to do it. Here's what I'm going to do. My best bet for Friday, I'm going to go Philadelphia to win that game on the money line. My regular picks, I'm going to go Chicago to win against New Jersey, Philadelphia to beat Vancouver, Minnesota to beat Anaheim. Parlay, I'm going to go the Hawks +1.5 at 1.42, Philly money line at 1.66, and then Minnesota puck line -1.5 at 2.65 gives me a multiple of 6.25. And if those all hit, that would be a great Friday. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. Enjoy Friday hockey and have a great start to the weekend. Take care.